All right, so we're gonna get started with our warm-up today. All right, so we're just gonna start with some nice deep breaths up to the ceiling. And exhaling, fanning those arms down. Deep breath up. And exhale. Bring those arms down one more time. Deep breath. And exhaling, fanning those arms down. When we fan our arms down, let's roll our whole body down, just kind of dangle. And then roll on up. And let's go ahead and bring those arms back behind you. One arm at a time. Big stretch. One more on each side, and then we'll move them forward. Bring those arms forward. You're going to stretch your back muscles all the way forward towards me. Big circles forward. Just bringing those knees up. Opening up those hips. Let's go ahead and bring the legs back behind you, almost like a butt kick. You can come back behind you. Stretching the fronts of the legs out, back and forth. Good, let's do some hip circles. Bring that knee up and around. Other side, up and around. Bring that knee in a big circle. And let's do hands on the hips, big circles with the hips. More time, and then let's reverse it. One more. Good, let's do some arm swings and some heel taps. We're gonna stretch the toe up to the ceiling, stretching the back of that leg. Abs out. All right, let's march in place again. Faster this time. Okay, let's do a little jog in place. Bringing those feet back behind you. And let's bring those knees out in front. And let's go side to side. Side. Then we'll go for some toe taps. Arms out. Reach down for the toe. And stand all the way up. Fingertip reaches for opposite toe. One more on each side. Bring that toe up to the fingertip. One more on each side. Go into that jog. Last time on this cardio, and then we'll get started. Good, let's go ahead and bring those knees forward. And let's go into our side shuffle. One more on each side. And last time on toe touches. Fingertip reaches for the opposite toe. One more on each side. All right, take a nice deep breath up, stretch arms all the way up. Down, reach down for those toes. Bring your body all the way up, rolling those shoulders back. All right, you should be good and warmed up. All right, so for today's routine, you have 3 exercises, 4 rounds of each one. Okay, so what we've got, your first 3 is the goblet squat. You're going to hold a weight at your chest. You're going to be squatting down, bringing it all the way up. Give me a squat down at the bottom, float up, tight squeeze at the top. Then we have deadlift back row. You're going to pick up both of your weights. You're going to hinge forward, row, stand it all the way back up. Hinge forward, row, stand it all the way back up, okay? And then you're gonna finish this circuit number 1, with a bridge and a chest fly. So you're gonna bring your body down to the ground, all the way down. Lift those hips up, and the hips are gonna stay up, palms face each other, and you're gonna open wide for your fly. Okay, those are your 3 exercises that we are set up to do 4 rounds of. All right, so I've got my interval timer. And get your weights ready. We're starting with the goblet squat in 10 seconds. Hold that weight at your chest. And you're down and up. Tight squeeze at the top. Explosive move at the top of your squat. Make sure you breathe. Exhale at the top. We have 5 seconds. Good. Deadlift back row is next. I'm going to pick up those weights. Going to hinge forward and row at the bottom. You're going to hinge, row, and stand. And hold your hinge, row up, and then stand. Tight squeeze at the top of that. 10 seconds. Okay, bridge with chest fly is next. Go ahead and have a seat on your mat. You're going to lie back, lift those hips up. Those hips are going to stay up through this whole 45 seconds. Palms are straight above the chest, facing each other. Open wide and close. Tight squeeze at the top. Make sure you're keeping those hips up. Don't drop those hips down. We're holding that bridge the whole time. Squeeze up at the top. You're doing like a hip check, making sure the booty is in the air. Okay, that was your first round. We're back to the goblet squat. Hold at your chest. And here we are, round 2. Breathe through each one of these. Get back into this like there's a chair behind you. Back row is next. Last one. Okay. Dumbbells in hand. Tight core here. Don't flare your rib cage out. I want that rib cage tucked in with a tall spine. Use that core to support you. Row at the bottom of your deadlift and stand up. Hinge forward. Ten seconds. All right, bridge with chest fly is next. And we're gonna lift those hips up and keep them up. Palms face each other, open and close. Tight squeeze at the top of your fly. Squeeze up at the top. Good. All right, we're on to round 2 with your goblets. So round 3. 3. Goblet squats. Hold that weight at your chest. Up. We're squatting and squeeze. Don't look down at the ground. Keep it up strong. Explode up from that squat and squeeze in. All the weight should be on the heels of your feet as you sit back into that. Okay, deadlift back row. All right, deadlift and row, stand it up. Make sure you have a flat back. You're using that stomach to support yourself as you rise up and lower. Hinge forward with the row. When you row, let you drive those elbows back behind you. Keep breathing through this, 10 seconds. All right, bridge with chest fly. Press those feet into the ground. Finishing up round 3, we have 4 rounds of each circuit today. Lift those hips up, palms are facing each other, open wide and close. Our hips tend to fall when we do these. I want you to work hard at focusing on keeping them up. Squeeze glutes to the ceiling. Lower upper body here. Finishing up round 3. All right, our final round, pick it up from the top with your goblet squat. Wait, head and chest stay up. When you sit into that, like there's a chair behind you, those knees should not be rolling forward over those toes. Explode up, like you're gonna press all that weight to the heels, through the ground, tight squeeze. Don't round it forward. Last one. All right, deadlift back rows is next. If you couldn't hear my timer. Get set up for deadlift back row. You're gonna hinge forward. That was your buzzer to go ahead and start. And sit up. Hinge, row, and stand. Hinge forward. We got 10 seconds here. Last one. All right, go down for your last bridge with chest fly. That does are just phenomenal. Feet down on the floor. Hips are gonna go to the ceiling. That was your buzzer. Arms up, let's go for last 45 seconds. Good, keep those hips up. Get them at the top. Last one of your 4th round. Take a water break after this. Should be feeling strong in those heels, pressing all the way through. No breaks there on the bridge. All right, great job. Grab some water. Circuit one's complete. Okay, we got circuit two coming up now. All right. Then you're gonna do, we've got wood chops, reverse fly, split squat with an overhead press. Okay, so your wood chops, we're focusing on one side at a time. You're gonna hinge forward, throw it up over the shoulder. Okay, and then you've got reverse fly. You're gonna take both of your weights. Palms are facing me and you're hinged forward. Okay, we're gonna lift and lower. Lower. Okay, palms are facing me for this one. Then we got split squat with overhead press. Bring those weights to the shoulders. Down into a split squat right here and press. Down and press. Okay, so one side at a time for all of these, okay, because we have 4 rounds. Okay, so we're gonna start with wood chops. I'm going from the ground on the right side up over my left shoulder. So we're gonna start that in 10 seconds. Get your weights in hand. And we're gonna hinge from the right side up over the left shoulder. Keep that up. Straight arms from the ground, up and over. Okay, you're not keeping it close to your body. You're not bringing it in like this. Straight arms across. Twist that torso, the ground over your shoulder. Follow the weight from the ground and around. All right, reverse flies are next. Grab both of your weights. Palms are forward, okay? Not this way. Palms face me. Single arm. You can open it up single arm here. Tight core. Arms with a slight bend in the elbows, I'm sorry. You can alternate. Left shoulder's kind of being funny today. Notice how I have a flat back. Okay, not good here. All right, great job. Split squat with overhead press. Bring those weights to your shoulders. I'm starting with my left leg forward. And we're down, press it straight up. Let that front knee drive forward. It's a nice 90-degree angle. Exhale up. All right, great job. That was round 1. We're back to wood chops. From the wood chops, I'm going from the ground on the left side up over my right shoulder. Tight core in. Throw that up over the shoulder. Long body here. Keep those arms straight. If you can't keep your arms, if you're doing this with your arms, your weight's too heavy, reduce the load. Seconds. Reverse fly, grab your weights. Palms face forward. Hinge forward, palms are forward, raise and lower. Remember, you can alternate. Arch your back, you can sit it upright as well. You don't have to hinge. Always hinge here, we're up. Really bring the weights back behind you. Chest and shoulders are back. Three seconds. All right, split squat with overhead press. I'm gonna keep my right leg forward now. Left back. Got those weights at my shoulders here. Into this and press it up at the top. At my back toe because it's a bad toe, putting that kind of pressure down the chest. So sometimes I'll come down here and kind of just skip over the toe. Didn't realize how bad my back toe was until I'm trying to do a split squat. Ow! Last one. Okay, good job. Round 3, wood chops. I'm back to my right side. Hold that weight horizontal. Exhale with each move. Breathe in and out. Tight core on this as well. Your stomach to bring that weight from the ground and around. Last one. Reverse fly. Both weights, palms are forward. Remember those palms are forward. You can hinge. You can hold it upright if you need to. Okay. You can alternate. Face you this way so you see my palms are facing you. My shoulders and my chest are back. I've got my core in tight. And I'm keeping my chest open, bringing those weights back behind me. You can really hinge forward here. Whatever you do, palms are forward. Hitting those shoulders, back of the shoulders here. 5 seconds. Split squat, overhead press. We're back to my left leg forward. Those weights are at my shoulders. My back leg's back. And we're here. Legs go straight. Arms go straight up to the ceiling. Tight core on this. We're almost there. Make sure you're not using that front toe. All about heels when we do these in squats. 5 seconds. Got time for one more. All right. Round 4, final round for these 3. Wood chops. I'm taking from the ground on the left side, up over my right shoulder. Throw it up over that right shoulder, use that core. Make sure you breathe each time. 5 seconds. Right. Good job. Reverse fly. That was the buzzer. Reverse fly. Round 4. Palms are forward. Forward. And we raise it up. Sit it up tall if you need to and alternate here. Keep that chest open, shoulders are back. I was holding my breath for a second. See, that's what happens. Keep breathing. Each breath is energizing. Last one. All right, good job. Split squat. 45 seconds, and we'll take a water break. Those weights come to your shoulders. All right. We're down. Explode up with straight legs and straight arms. Last one of this circuit. Ten more seconds. All right. Good job. Grab a quick sip of water. Circuit 2 completed. Grab a good sip of water. We've got your final circuit, your last 3 exercises. Okay, we'll run you through them while you're still recovering. So we've got lateral lunge curl. We're going to keep those dumbbells. We're going to go out for a lateral lunge, curl at the bottom of that lateral lunge, back to center. We're going to alternate sides. Lateral lunge, curl, back to center. Then we have lawnmower, okay? And what you're going to do is we're going to do a narrow squat to the lawnmower. Okay, so you're going to sit into it, pull it back like you're going to start your lawnmower. Sit into it, pull it back. We're alternating sides, okay? Here's a narrow squat. You're sitting into it like you're in the lawnmower. All right, and then we have overhead reach, the leg lower. So I'm going to start with a bent knee and a straight leg. While my leg is straight, I have my weight over my head. I'm going to meet it all in the middle. and lower it down. All in the middle, and then back overhead. Okay, you're gonna do a full minute of one side. We'll alternate the sides with each round, okay? Rounds. So let's go ahead, start with a lateral lunge with a curl. You're ready, I'm ready. This is your final circuit, your last 4 rounds. We're gonna start in 10 seconds. Pick up those weights. Weights stay out in front of you. You're gonna lateral lunge forward at the bottom of your lunge, curl it. Back to center. Alternate to the other side, curl it up, and explode back to center. Ten seconds here. Curling at the bottom of your lateral lunge. Nice big open hips. Finish that one up. All right, the lawnmower. You're doing in a narrow squat. And just like you're gonna start the lawnmower, sit into it, pull it back, and alternate sides. If this hurts your back, you can always bring a leg back, start the lawnmower this way. Okay, give you a little bit more back support. That's your modification on those lawnmowers. Otherwise, you're here. Breathing each time. Roll that shoulder back. Head and chest stay up. Okay. Overhead reach with the leg lower. One knee is bent and on the ground. The other leg is extended out. I've got my weight that's gonna go over my head. We're gonna meet them in the middle and lower it down. Really focus on that lower back, staying down on the ground. This might seem easy, but you just have to do a back check. Do you have your stomach crunched in? Level with the ground. Core is in tight. Lower back into the ground. All right, let's take it from the top. Lateral lunge with curl. Both weights in hand. Alternating sides. Curl comes at the bottom of your lateral lunge. Curl at the bottom. And you're up right in the middle. Other side. And meet in the middle, good. Stay consistent, keep moving through these. Should be sweaty. And breathe. Woo, last one. All right, make sure you finish to that one. All right, narrow squat lawnmowers. Keeping those feet together. I'm gonna alternate sides. Like you're trying to start the lawnmower. Pull it back. Squeezing those glutes. One more. All right, good job. Overhead reach with leg lower. We have to do the other side now. So I'm bending my left leg. My left knee bent. That weight is overhead with straight arms, hand in the middle. Lower your body. Make sure that lower back is staying on the ground. Sink that belly button into your spine. Keep that back on the ground. Inhale down, exhale out and up. You should really be feeling your stomach here. It's not an intense move, but if you're keeping your back on the floor, you should really be feeling that. Okay, a lateral lunge with curl. We got two more rounds. Your last 6 minutes. Starting in the center. Lateral lunge and curl at the bottom. And up. Make sure that head and chest is with me when you curl. Push that booty back. Make sure that front knee isn't going past the toe. I'm feeling fatigued. I would be a terrible pre-recorded fitness. All, I'm not coordinated. All right. Lawnmower. Narrow squat, lawnmower. Here. Alternate sides. Down into it and pull back. Elbows reaching back behind you. Cores in tight. Down and exhale up. Hey, stop. Sitting back into that narrow squat. Back, core is tight. You'll be feeling your inner thighs here too, squeezing those legs together. Okay, overhead reach again. Back to the other side, so my right leg is bent, my left leg is straight. My weight's overhead. We're gonna meet them in the middle and extend it back overhead. Core is in tight here. Don't let that lower back off the ground. Pelvis, so it's under. That weight and leg meet in the middle. All right, here's our final round. Lateral lunge with curl. Round 4, here it is. Weights in the middle. At the bottom, curl. Center. Here we are at the bottom of your lunge. Curl at the bottom. Keep your back flat, keep your head and chest up. Don't look at the ground. Last one. Okay. On mower with a narrow squat. Sit into that and row it up. Starting that lawnmower. Pull the cord. Keep your head and chest up, don't round down. Nice and flat. Pulling it through. Bring that elbow back. Squeeze that shoulder blade back. And always breathe. Sink into those hips. 5 seconds. All right. Last one of the day, your overhead reach. Leg lower. My left knee is bent if you're keeping up with me. Weight overhead, meet it in the middle. That lower back is down. Don't arch it off the ground. Each one of those, inhale down, exhale up. We're almost there. All right, that was it. That was your last one of the day. Good job. Need a drink, grab a drink. Do a quick stretch. Okay. Oh. You're going to start off with pushing that tailbone behind you, feet together. Whew. Kind of just sit your chest into that right there. Feel those inner thighs stretching. And let's bring our right leg out. Point that toe to the ceiling. Should feel a stretch through the back of the calf. And let's reach for that toe. And sit it up tall. Bring that right leg back in. And the left leg goes out. Let's reach for our left toe. Oh, yes. All right, sit up tall. Bring the bottoms of both feet together again. One more inner thigh stretch. And let's go ahead, swing those legs around onto all fours, hands and knees, and let's arch that back up. And then the cat pose it, or arch it down to the ground. And raise it all the way back up. Press palms of your hands in. Hollow out your chest. And push everything back out again. Sit back on your heels and stretch your fingertips forward. And walk it back to all fours. Come to your hands and knees. Walk your hands to your feet. Sit it up tall. Take a deep breath up. And fan your arms down and clasp your hands behind your back and push your chest out. And release those fingertips up and arch your back. And roll it down to the ground. Relax your neck, relax your shoulders. And bring it up. Bring that left arm across your body, stretch that shoulder out. Right arm to your elbow. Release that arm. Let's do the left side or the right side. Across the chest. Release that arm. Drop your chin. Turn your chin to the left shoulder. Keep your chin down. Turn it to the right shoulder. Keep your chin down. Bring it to center. Just place your hands on top of your head. Release your hands and lower your body to the ground. Touch your toes. And roll it up nice and tall. Roll those shoulders back. And you guys are done. If you need any additional stretching, head into that.
Yeah.